você disser que desafio no amor, saiba que se me provoca imensa dor. Sou privilegiado, ter uma vida igual ao seu.
Hey guys, it's Rebecca. Hey guys, it's Becca. Today's video is going to be all about eyelashes. One of the best feelings is when someone compliments me on my eyelashes because it's one of the things that I spend the most time on when I'm doing my makeup. As you can see, I am Asian. And as we all know, Asian eyelashes are really notorious for being stubborn, short, straight. But from my many years of being interested in and doing my makeup, I think I found a routine that really works for me. It pretty much guarantees that my lashes will stay curled and long and volumized all day. Literally all day. Gathered a bunch of really helpful tips over the years, so if that sounds like something you're interested in, then just keep watching. So currently I have nothing on my lashes, I haven't curled it or anything. I want to show you the comparison. I've also just put liner on at the ends of my eyes. So this is what my lashes look like naturally with nothing on them at all. So the first step is of course curling. And since curling is such an important step, I found that it's really good to find a curler that matches your eye shape because they're all sort of different. So for me, I definitely noticed a difference when I switched to this brand because it is an Asian brand. I found that it fit my eye shape a lot better, in turn curling my lashes better as well. With the curler, you want to position it as close to the roots as you can, and then instead of keeping it at a straight parallel angle, you want to tilt it upwards slightly. And I think that just helps to give a more higher curl. Instead of just pressing it and holding it there, you want to actually pump it. You just want to pump multiple times, and then once you curl it at just the root, if you look at it from the side, your lashes will be pointing up in sort of an L shape. So from here, if your goal is to have your lashes looking as long as possible, I would stop here and move on to the next step. But if you want your lashes to look a little bit more natural, then what you want to do is, while you're simultaneously pulling your curler out, you want to keep pumping it all the way to the tip, and that will create more of a C-shaped curl. Since there's a bigger swoop, the C curl will look a little bit shorter than the L-shaped curl, but from the side and the front, it will look a lot more natural. Next, I'm going to apply a fixer. So this is my holy grail that I have been repurchasing for years. It's the Dr. Mascara Fixer by Etude House. So fixer is a transparent base that you put on before your mascara. It almost feels like a very light glue. It helps to set the eyelash curl in place, and it can also help to volumize and lengthen as well. It's like a hairspray for my eyelashes. I only brush like 1 to 2 coats very lightly at the roots. You really don't need a lot, and in fact, if you put on too much, it might actually have the opposite effect and weigh down your eyelashes, so I try to keep it really light. If you want, you can gently sweep it up to the tips of the lashes as well. You might see a white residue sometimes, but it's okay because we're going to cover it with mascara. Wait around 10 to 15 seconds for that to dry a little bit, and then you can move on to the next step. So the next step is mascara. This is the one that I'm currently using. It's the Maybelline The Colossal Big Shot Volume Express Mascara, and I bought it for its packaging. I really like Maybelline mascaras in general. My all-time favorites from the ones that I've tried have been the original Colossal and then the Lash Sensational mascara. I wasn't actually that impressed when I first tried this one, but then as the formula got drier over time, I started to like it a lot more. So I think it was just too wet at first. This is one of my most important tips for long and curled lashes all day, is to only apply the mascara at the tips of the lashes and not at the root. The only time when you might have to apply at the root is when you have some white residue left over from the fixer, in which case you just want to brush over it, coat it really lightly just to cover that white area. But otherwise, the focus should be on the upper part of the lashes, and do it in quick light strokes, but also zigzag if you want a bit more volume. And sometimes I like to twist the brush as I go just to get the product more evenly on there. Try and sort of separate it out as you go as well. This is because the root is where most of the curling action is happening, and then the fixer is already sort of taking care of helping to set that and hold that shape. So I feel like adding mascara on there will only sort of weigh it down a bit more. If you feel that you want a little bit more volume at the roots, you can achieve the same effect with eyeliner. So you can just draw the line on top of your lashes, but I feel that it might be a bit better if you tight line it. So that's just applying your eyeliner in between the lashes on the lash line. Instead of drawing a line, you can also dot it if you want it to look a bit more natural. I think tight lining on the lash line also helps to make your lashes a little bit longer because there's less of the dark color taking up space on your eyelid. So when you keep your eyes open like this, you'll be able to see the lashes a lot more clearly. I hope that makes sense. So that was my routine for the longest possible lashes that I can get out of my short and stubborn ones. I'm sure you saw the difference. I really hope you guys found this video helpful, and I'll try to make more beauty related videos in the future as well. So that was all for today, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Someone tell me what my baby hairs are thinking today.
Se você disser que desafio no amor, saiba que se me provoca imensa dor. Sou privilegiado, ter uma vida igual ao